I did it! I'm making a book!
There's gonna be a Jacob Geller book. That's what the video is about. Okay, so the facts up top. How a Game Lives is the title of the book. It is sort of an anthology of my essays, but with about 1 billion new words by me and other unbelievable writers and filled with original art for every essay. It is a big, beautiful book, and you can pre-order it right now. Links in the description. Now, for all the rest of you people who are still here, you want to know more, you little sickos. Okay, I got you. How a Game Lives is a collection of my favorite essays I've written over the past 5 years. Who's Afraid of Modern Art, Fear of Cold, Every Zelda is the Darkest Zelda, etc. But I'm not just publishing my scripts. Each one is annotated to hell, just covered in new writing from me. Would I still include Paul Joseph Watson in my modern art video today? What's the relevance of Shelley's Ozymandias in Returnal is a Hell of Our Own Creation? It's 2024. Does Call of Duty believe in anything yet? I have written so much new on every essay that we just had to completely reformat how the pages of the book were going to be laid out because the designers were like, wait, this is not all going to fit. But that's not all that's new here, because each essay is going to have a new afterword by writers that are so talented I'm completely intimidated, to be honest. For instance, remember playing Metal Gear Solid 5, the New Yorker piece that I said was the best bit of games writing I'd ever read? The author, Jamil Jan Kochai, will be writing an afterword for one of my essays. So will Noah Caldwell-Gervais and Ian Danskin of Innuendo Studios, maybe the two creators that most influenced what I wanted to do with my own videos. Chris Plant, the editor-in-chief of Polygon, will be writing an afterword, so will my father? And the foreword to the book will be written by none other than Nanakwame Ajayi Brenya, the writer of the short story Through the Flash I wrote about in Time Loop Nihilism, the writer of last year's Chain Gang All-Stars, which was a finalist for the National Book Award and one of the Times Best 10 Novels of the Year, and he is going to write something for my book? This is probably not a great marketing pitch, but one of the inspirations for this book, one of my favorite books growing up, was The Prehistory of the Far Side, in which Gary Larson had written all sorts of notes on what he thought Cow Tools was about, or how his early drawings turned into his published work. It felt like getting to peek into his mind. And look, I am a fraction of the writer that Larson is, but to think that I could give that same sort of insight is something I just can't resist. Now let's talk about the book itself as an artistic object. It's being published by Lost in Colt, who's a wonderful independent publisher of games writing. You might have heard of their recurring journal Lock On, of which I am proudly a contributor. They've also made things like this art book for Sable, which is, no joke, one of the most beautiful art books I've ever seen. The goal, even though my book is full of filthy words, is also to make something beautiful. I mean, look at the cover. Look at this thing. Judge my book by its cover. Or, you know, this painting I've stood in front of for all sorts of videos? We commissioned the artist Karen Walsh to do another completely original work, a big actual canvas, and that's the art that introduces Who's Afraid of Modern Art. Every essay will have an original piece like this from different mediums by different artists. That's the book, but there's more. For only this pre-order period, and only a limited number at that, we are running a deluxe edition of the book. Please, let me tell you what it includes. To start with, the first 300 of them will be signed by me. I'll be the guy signing them. They'll come in a beautiful slipcover inside a beautiful box. Each will come with several prints, including the glorious cover art. But the real prize, at least for me, is the 7-inch vinyl that will come with every deluxe edition. On this vinyl will be songs created for my essays. The Cremation of Sam McGee, The Kraken, Stormy Skies. This is the first time any of these songs have been available on physical media, and of course, notes from each of the musicians will be included with their work. This deluxe edition is never coming back. If you want to order it, you gotta do it now. Look, YouTube as a platform is in many ways incredible. It is the reason I was able to connect with any of you in the first place. But I've never been able to shake the feeling that everything I put up on here is also inherently ephemeral. One day, no matter how upset I got, YouTube could just disappear and take all my work with it. That cannot happen with this book. How a Game Lives gives me a chance to revisit and re-examine the work I'm most proud of. It gives me a chance to work with the artists of my dreams, but maybe most importantly, it is a part of my preserved work that you can own forever, no matter what happens to the rest of this thing. I am immensely proud of How a Game Lives. You can pre-order it now. I hope you do.